All right, last thing I'm going to be showing you how to do is to collect towards a patient's copay or coinsurance at the time of visit. As you can see, I have my test patient here on the schedule. We'll go ahead and go as if we are going to check in. And here you can see it will give you the option to be billing the insurance. It's got our insurance option, policy notes right here. You can see we're collecting, on this example, we're collecting $31.92 towards coinsurance. So I have it set up here so that it will associate that $31.92 as a copay for the visit. The reason that we are doing this is so that each individual payment will be associated with the date the payment was collected, and so we will click yes on that. And if we were collecting towards an additional balance, an option would pop up here. However, this test patient does not have any additional balances, so we would just collect the $31.92. You can ignore this pop-up. This is just due to this being associated with a future date. So that pop-up will not show up unless you are trying to check in someone who is from a future date. Here you would just check your payment type and take the payment as normal. I'm going to go ahead and do this as an external card reader just for the sake of being able to show how this will pop up with the visit. And the patient is now checked in. If we were to go into the patient's chart, here in the chart you will see the billing tab. And on this screen, it will show you all of your balances and payment history. It shows the payment was made here on the 21st. If we click on our show settled, it'll show that this visit on the 24th has already been paid $31.92, and there is no credit. If we were to run this without it being set up as a copay, it would show up as a credit here. As you were checking the patient in for future visits, that credit would accrue. And when the claims do come back from insurance, you would have to just associate from the credit itself. It will not pull in the order of what you collected. It will pull at random, so it is not as clean as a statement-wise. Here I have the example statement that will be sent out to patients. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in just a little bit so that this is a little bit more legible. Okay. So on here it shows there is no available credit, and it shows the payment history here. Payment was taken this date. I went ahead and put in a reference number that might not always apply to you, and it shows where it was applied to. So paid and used, and if anything was remaining, we would show that here as well as the account credit.